Hey, you guys, I hope all is well. I just wanted to come on here very quickly and give you a look at this tray. I wanted to do something pink. I don't know. I don't know if it's because of Valentine's Day. I am not sure. I just was in the mood for pink. I saw this and I thought I would go ahead and get it so that I can do this quick video for you guys. Um, so just want to go over very quickly what is on this tray. So just some perfumes that I wanted to go through at this time, because those of you who've been with me for a very long time, you know that I have a very big perfume collection. I have an extremely large perfume collection. Um, Too large for one individual, but nonetheless, that's not what we're here for. Just wanted to go over this tray. I'm not going to go over notes. I just want to go over the fragrances that I have on this tray that I want to enjoy and use. And I'm using the word fragrance lightly because I do have some body mist here that I want to that wear at this time. Where I am right now, it's winter season. It's cold, so these are just some of the fragrances that I want to I want to wear and sort of go through. And at the end, when I remove all the fragrances from the tray, you guys will be able to see the tray. It's a very pink sort of shell like, if you will, with the demarcations here, the lines, shell like tray. And I thought it was very pretty, and I wanted to put different colored pink bottles on here just to match the color of the tray. It's actually a plate. Excuse me, it's actually a plate, and I'm just using it to serve as a tray at this time. So first, I want to talk about this fragrance. This is Burberry Sheer, um, and they say that fragrance is nostalgic, and it really is. Years ago, I'm talking about 2012. I was working with a young lady and she came to work and she was wearing this. She smells so good. I said, "What are you wearing?" She said, she had just showered and she had used the white bar of Dove, and then she said, I sprayed this on me." It's so interesting how I remember that, because that was about 14 years ago, right? That was 2012. We're in 2026, so 14 years ago. But I never forgot this scent. And she told me she didn't tell me the name because she didn't know the name, but she described the bottle to me. And this is by Burberry. And I don't know what it is. I just can't stop wearing this perfume. There's something about it. I don't know if it's because of my recollection of her wearing it and how she smelled. Again, they say perfume is nostalgic, but I just never forgot that moment. And I've always enjoyed wearing this. I have a backup bottle of this, as I have another bottle of it as well. And look at the dent, you guys. Look at the dent on this bottle. Look at it. And it's a simple fragrance, There's nothing extraordinary about it, but it's just so fresh and so clean. And I don't know, it just makes me feel good when I wear it. I love wearing this after I showered and I'm cleaned up. I just love how it smells on my skin. So check it out. And it's very affordable. It's about $30. And that's why I was able to pick up, more than one backup bottle. I mean, I wouldn't have, you know, not gotten it if it was more than if it was an expensive fragrance. But it's affordable, which is good. It's good to try these fragrances, that don't break the bank. There's a lot of good options out there. So definitely, if you're in the market for something, and you have a budget that will allow for, this price range, I would definitely recommend checking this one out. It's very soapy, very clean. It's a clean, fresh fragrance. So I definitely recommend this one. The next one that I want to go through I want to take a look at is this one right here. This is a new one by Victor and Rolf. This is Flower Bomb Extreme, or Extreme, if you'd like to say, if you want to pronounce it that way. This one came out last year. I don't know if my camera will focus, but it came out last year, and I got it at Ulta. Um, I haven't worn it a lot. I did pick it up, when I initially purchased it, and then I stopped wearing it for some reason because, like I said, I have such a large fragrance collection. At some point, I stopped wearing this one, but this is a very beautiful, pretty take on Flower Bomb. So I definitely will try to wear this one more often than not. Yeah, it's a very beautiful fragrance. I'm not sure if Flower Bomb has patchouli in it, but if it does, because this scent profile smells dirty, and when I say dirty, I don't mean like what patchouli does. Patchouli sometimes makes fragrances smell dirty, but the patchouli doesn't take over in this particular uh, version of Flower Bomb. So if you like Flower Bomb, as I do have the original. I definitely recommend checking this one out. I think it's very pretty, and it's also very sweet, not sickly sweet, but just sweet enough that it blends very well with the patchouli. If there's patchouli in here, again, I'm not sure what the notes are because I'm not looking up notes for this particular video. All right, so Flower Bomb Extreme. The next one that I want to look at is going to be this one. This one is no stranger to any of us. This is Yumbushi Marshmallow. All right, and if you could see my dent here, so I'm almost done with this one. If you see it there, that I'm almost done. It's way at the bottom there. It's below this line right here. I want to finish this one not only because I want a new bottle, but because I just love this one. It's just gorgeous. And I tried to get it when they were doing the 20% sale, but it was sold out. They had the small bottle, but those of you who know, who are familiar with my channel, you know that I like bigger bottles because it's just better bang for your buck, and because most of my fragrances are large bottles, and I like to keep that consistency, for my fragrance collection. So this is just gorgeous. I think if I remember correctly, this also came out last year, and it was just a hit. All the girlies really like this one. I just love it. It's cozy. It's got marshmallow in it. Freesia, strawberry, pink marshmallow, creamy coconut, whipped vanilla, pink musk. It's got all the ingredients with the vanilla, the musk, the marshmallow, the strawberry. This is just a milkshake in a perfume bottle, and I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And I do plan on getting another bottle of this one. Whether I finish this one this time around or not, I will get another backup bottle. I'm just waiting for the next fragrance sale at Sephora, and I think I might get two of these because the 3.4 is just so hard to get at times. So I will probably get two backup bottles of this. But I really enjoy wearing this, and I'll never stop having it in my collection. Moving on, this is Victoria's Secret. This is Bombshell. This bottle is not a stranger to anyone. This is just an iconic scent. I love this. I don't know what it is about this scent. Some scents I can't really explain. This is an old version of the bottle. I've had this for a long time. As you can see, I haven't really gone through it. There's something nostalgic about this. I don't know. And it seems that nostalgia really seems to have a hold on me, especially when dealing with fragrances. It's just something about a fragrance that it evokes, memories. It evokes, time frames. It's like going back into a time vault, if you will. I never wore this heavily, even as a, even when it first came out, I wasn't really going to Victoria's Secret and shopping at Victoria's Secret, but I always heard about this one, and when I pulled the trigger and I bought it, I don't know, there's something about it, and I don't even know the notes in this. In all these years that I've had Victoria's Secret and I've known about this fragrance, I still don't know what the notes are in here, but there's something about this one. It's just so refreshing. It's very fresh. It's very clean, and I certainly love, love, love. I love Victoria's Secret scents for that. There's something very how can I say, not necessarily cozy about this one, but it just makes me feel good. It makes me feel clean. It makes me feel fresh. And so I thought I'd pull it out and, start wearing it. If not right now, but probably close to, the later months going into spring. But I just think this one is so beautiful. Again, something about it that I can't explain, but nevertheless, it's definitely iconic, and it's one that I I still enjoy having in my collection. Next one I want to talk about is this right here. This is also a milkshakey fragrance. This is Yara by Lattafa. The bottle is opaque, very beautiful bottle, but it's opaque, so I don't know how much I have in here, but I know that I haven't worn it. This is one that the girlies were raving about. I think this is supposed to smell like the, what is it called? The one from Parfume de Marly, Delina. I haven't worn it long enough to really tell you guys if I think it smells like Delina or not. But one thing that I do know about this one is it's very affordable. And I remember one time a customer came in and she told me she mixed it with something. And I'm not going to tell you guys because, yes, I am gatekeeping. So I'm not going to tell you what she used to mix this with. And it smells so beautiful on her. And so that's when I pulled the trigger and I got this one so I could mix it with that fragrance that she had mentioned to me, because I had that fragrance, but I didn't have this to mix it. But it's an older fragrance. It's one that, most of you guys would probably think is old and vintage and old lady, but it paired so well with this one. So I went ahead and I got this one. But this is a very nice fragrance. Yara is very beautiful. So, and it's also very affordable. Again, very affordable fragrance. So, if you're on a budget, once again, and, you tried Delina and you like Delina, but you can't afford it, this is a very nice milkshakey type of fragrance. I don't think it smells like Delina. It's very strawberry creamy. I don't think it smells like Delina. And I don't know if it's supposed to be a dupe or close to a dupe for Young Bougie Marshmallow. But nonetheless, it's definitely worth something to try. And if you don't like it, it's not that expensive. All right, so I would consider this a very good blind buy, a safe blind buy, if you will. So that's going to be Yara by Lattafa. The next one that I have is this right here. This is Narciso Rodriguez. This is Nude. Musk Noir came out, and I forgot the other ones that came out, but in reference to the Musk Nude line. But this is a very, very beautiful fragrance. As you can see, I marked it here because I was trying to finish up the bottle and I didn't. You could see from there that I have about maybe a quarter left to go, maybe a little bit less. But yeah, this is a very, very, very beautiful fragrance. But I don't think when I finish with this one, I'm going to repurchase this one, only because I prefer the Musk Noir better. The Musk Noir Rose is absolutely fantastic. So this is one I'm going to finish up, and I won't be purchasing again because I don't really, it's a beautiful fragrance. Don't get me wrong. It's a beautiful fragrance, but I really enjoyed having it and wearing it. But I just have I have a preference for the Musk Noir Rose. So this is one that I won't be repurchasing. I have a very large fragrance, as I mentioned earlier in the video, and some fragrances I'm not going to repurchase, not because I don't enjoy them, but only because my collection is so big and I need to start, like getting through a lot of this stuff. So I don't want to keep purchasing fragrances that, how can I say, I enjoyed, but, not enough to, revisit it or to rewear it. I could pass up, or maybe the better term is I could hold off on this one. Maybe down the line, I'll replace it. But for once this bottle is gone, I won't be repurchasing. Not because it's not beautiful, but only because I have a preference for the Musk Noir Rose, and because I need to get through a lot of these bottles as quickly as I can. So that's Musk Nude. The next one that I want to talk about, let's see, which one do I want to talk about? I want to talk about this right here. Oops. So this fragrance is by Bond Number 9, and this is Madison Avenue. This, you could say, is also up to, also in the same category as Delina. It's a very beautiful flowery fragrance. It's very beautiful, and the bottle is very full as well, because I haven't, if you could see a little bit there, you could see that the um, the fragrance is very much full. Um, this is beautiful. It's mostly good for the spring, the summer. I just never got a chance to pick up, these bottles. Again, I have a very large collection, and um, I just never could get around to picking this up. I don't know for what reason, but I'm gonna try to start putting a dent in this one. But this is a very beautiful fragrance. If you've never checked out Bond Number 9, please do. They have a lot of beautiful fragrances. It's very expensive. This line has gotten much more expensive than when I initially purchased this bottle. I purchased this many years ago, but check it out. Definitely check this one out. So that's going to be Bond Number 9, Madison Avenue. The next one I want to go through is this right here. Again, this is Burberry. This is from the Burberry line. This I got working at a clothing store, and we had perfumes. You can see the tags there. So this is a tester, and when I was leaving the job, when we were closed down, we were allowed to take perfume, and so this is one that I took. This is a very pretty fragrance. It's very feminine, as you will. Very feminine. The Bond Number 9 that I just showed you guys is also very feminine as well. It's it's a very flowery base fragrance. This is very pretty, very simple, very easy to wear, easy to grab. But I want to finish this one. And when I'm done with it, I don't think I'll be replacing it, because I have so many bottles of this. I had picked up a lot of these bottles at the place where I was working. Yeah, this is Rhythm. I think this is Burberry Rhythm. Yeah, there it is. If you could see it right there around the cap there. Excuse me, the neck of the bottle. This is if you could see there, Burberry Brit Rhythm. It's very pretty, but I had gotten a lot of these testers, so I don't need any more backups. I have enough of these. So once I'm through with this bottle, I'll just take one of my other testers and start using that up. But this is very pretty, very nice, very clean, but very, very feminine. So if you like fragrances up this alley, you definitely can. I would recommend trying this one out. And again, these fragrances came out years ago, so this one is very affordable as well. The next one I want to go through is this one. This is Lancome. This is La Vie Belle. You guys are familiar with the bottle. This is a very beautiful bottle. This is the one that came out recently. I think this came out in October, November, sometime of last year. This is Vanilla Nude, if I remember correctly. This is Vanilla Nude. This one is a very light nude, a nice vanilla. A lot of people weren't really too impressed with this one. I guess because it's not loud, if you will, but I like it. And I think it's good for mixing. For those of you, I'm not a big mixer. I don't like mixing. I don't really care for it. But if you're into mixing, as you can see, the bottle is still full. If you look there, I haven't made a dent in this, with this one at all. But if you want to start learning how to mix, I think this is something that you can get. You don't need a big bottle like this. This is a 3.4. You can get 1.7 or 1 ounce, and you can start mixing your fragrances with something like this, because it's a vanilla based fragrance, and it's very light, so it won't really clash with anything that you wear. At least I don't think so. So you can use this as a base, and then you can put the perfume that you want to have pronounce on your skin. You could put that on top of this, but you can use that as a vanilla base, sort of like an enhancer, if you will. So I that's one of the reasons why I purchased it. I mean, it's very beautiful, but it's also very, very light. And it's also good for, like, if you're working in an arena like a hospital or a law office, any type of office or building where, perfume is not so welcome. This, you can really get away with this, because it's not offensive at all. So, but I do think that if you're new to mixing, and, you want to get better at mixing and learning, which fragrances, mesh with each other. This is a vanilla based fragrance, and I know that it won't clash with anything. I would recommend, incorporating this into your collection, so that way you can mix it with what, a variety of different fragrances. All right, so that's going to be Lancome Vanilla Nude, if the name is correct, if my memory serves me. So that's that one. Then the next one that I have, I want to save my body mist for last, is going to be this one. Again, this bottle is not strange to anyone. This is Burberry. This is Burberry Her, and I think this one is the original one. It's definitely not the Elixir, and it's not the Intense. This is just the regular one. This is the Eau de Parfum. This is a beautiful fragrance. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. But for some reason, as you guys can see, again, I haven't been reaching for it, if at all. So I'm just going to try and make a dent with this one because I love it. I love the DNA of it. I just haven't had the opportunity to pull the trigger on this one. So I have the Elixir and I have the Intense. I also have the Parfum. No, I don't have the Parfum, but the new one that came out with that intense color. I think the color is similar to like this. It's really intense. It's like a reddish pink. Let me know down below how you guys feel about that one. I'm not sure if I want to incorporate that one into my collection. I first smelled it and it smelled like bananas, straight up bananas. But I was at Sephora the other day and I smelled it and it smelled different. And I think it's because it's macerating so that the smell is sort of changing. But I'm still not sure if I want to add it to my collection. Let me know how you guys feel about that one in the comments below. If you like it, if you think it's one that you'll be adding to your collection. But nonetheless, this is Burberry Her. It's a beautiful fragrance. It's known to most of us. This is nothing that is new. Most of us know about this one. So again, just thought I add it on the tray so I could start using it as well. Okay. Then I have my last perfume on this tray, which is Chanel number 5. And yes, I know it's not a pink bottle. The juice is not pink. There's nothing pink about this one. The reason why I pulled this one out, again, this is a 3.4 bottle. I think this is the Eau de Toilette. This is the Eau de Toilette. You can see it right up there if you could see it. Yeah, there it is. Eau de Toilette. I love the Eau de Toilette of Chanel. I just love it. I have the Eau de Parfum, but I think for right now, in the cold and everything like that, I just want to wear this. I miss this DNA. I wanted to wear it. And the Eau de Toilette is not so heavy, so I figured I would put it on my tray because I like to wear this one, especially in the cold. So, yeah, I just wanted to wear this one. Because this is a fragrance that is really good. It fares very well in the cold season. So that's why I put it on my tray. So again, number 5, nothing new. We all are familiar with this iconic fragrance by Chanel, Gabrielle Chanel, Coco Chanel. So yeah, it's very soapy. It's very aldehydic. I love Chanel fragrances for that. So yeah, I thought I would go ahead and bring this out. This is a new bottle. You can tell because the old bottles used to have the sprayer in here and you couldn't remove the cap as I'm doing here. You couldn't remove the cap. I prefer those bottles. I wish they had left the bottle that way, but nonetheless, they changed the design and I don't like the removal of the cap. I preferred it when it had the little sprayer in here, but that's how you know that this is a new bottle. Yeah. Chanel number 5, the Eau de Toilette. I love the Eau de Toilette. The Eau de Parfum is beautiful too, but if you don't want anything too heavy, you're going to be around people. This is a very vintage, one may even say old lady, but I just love it. I love the aldehydes in here. So the Eau de Toilette is what I enjoy wearing more so than even the Eau de Parfum. So that's that. Then I have this. I was going to pick up the other one, but this is Warm and Cozy by Pink. Again, an iconic scent from Victoria's Secret. I love this one. I don't know what's in here. But let me see. Soft vanilla, toasted coconut, passion fruit. Those of you who know me know that I'm not a big coconut person. In fragrances, I'm not a big coconut. But there's something in here that makes it so that the coconut is well blended. It's not pronounced. Scents like that where coconut is not pronounced, I don't know. I just love them. But there's something about this one. It's clean. It's soapy. It's actually what it says. It's warm and cozy. And I don't know, sometimes, some of these fragrances, this is a body mist, they're not much, but they are, if you get what I'm saying. In other words, it's just enough. Sometimes I don't want to be too loud. I don't want to be too soft. I don't want to be smack in the middle. And this, I find when I'm done with my shower, there's something in here. I just love it. I love wearing this. And so, it's warm and cozy. And, that's how I like to feel at times: safe, warm, cozy. And, I just love wearing this. Now you might ask, well, if you love wearing it, how come there's not a dent in it? Well, again, I have so much stuff, you guys. I mean, it's insane. But I was smelling this the other day, and I missed it, so I put it on the tray. And this is one that I'm going to be using up, and trying to get through. So again, warm and cozy. Last but not least, this is from Sol de Janeiro. This is Sundays in Rio. This is gorgeous. I did a video about this one, and it reminded me of Lancome Elixir. So Lancome came out with, again, another fragrance, came out last year. Beautiful fragrance. And the bottle is similar in color with this one. The fragrance is beautiful. A lot of people didn't like it. I'm surprised. I thought that fragrance was beautiful. I have it. I did a video on my channel about it, comparing it to this. This is gorgeous. Oh, this is gorgeous. Gorgeous. This is just absolutely gorgeous. And it's limited edition, but I was able to pick up a bottle because Ulta is now carrying this. They didn't have it for a very long time. They have the Sol de Janeiro collection, but they didn't have this particular one. And so I went to Ulta the other day, and I actually got a backup bottle because I had some points. So I ended up paying $7 for my backup bottle. This is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. There's something about it. Again, I don't even know what's in here, but I love this one. When it first came out, I had to get it. This is my bottle that I got when it first came out. I never wore it because it's limited edition. I was like, oh my God, they're not going to make the big size out of this one. And I didn't want to go through my bottles so quickly. So I sort of used it sparingly, if at all. You could tell, I haven't been really using it. But now I got another bottle. And like I said, the one from Lancome smells like this. So I don't need any more, of this, at least, to incorporate in my collection. But this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. Try this one, especially in the cold winter time, because I don't think this is gonna do very well in the summertime. I mean, you can wear whatever you want. I've made a video about that. You wear whatever you want when you want. But I do kind of believe in some fragrances do fare better in certain seasons than in other seasons. This is beautiful in the wintertime. So I just want to start wearing it and and go through it. Like I said, I do have a backup bottle, so now I feel like I could use this freely, without having to worry, because I was initially a little not nervous. I mean, it's a body mist, it's not that serious, but I didn't want to miss out because it's limited edition, so I didn't want to run through this body mist. But now that I have a second one, as I stated, I'm going to be going through this one, because I do enjoy the scent profile. So I'm going to try to, use it more often. So yeah, so that's it. That's going to be it for my tray. And as you can see, here's my tray. It's just beautiful. It's like an oyster shell, if you will, or a scallop with all the indentations here, the demarcations. I thought it was so beautiful. I just had to get it. It's pink. And yeah. So thank you so much, you guys, for watching. I'm going to try to be more consistent, you guys. I do apologize. I know I've been MIA, but thank you so much for, being with me and watching my videos and for subscribing. And I'll see you at a later time. Bye, you guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.